Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Kino Der Toten making project, and I have finished the alley really well. It took me about 2 hours to do it originally. I did have some issues which I had to change. I've made a ladder down to sort of where my main stuff is, because it's just so big now I'm not able to walk everywhere. I've changed the edge of the theatre area because a bit more gravel, because I felt the sand was quite dominating on sort of the area and the floor. It was a bit too bright, so I've sort of toned it down a bit more. I've made the stairs here come out because originally it was a blank wall. I know there were actually stairs there. Changed the walls. I've moved this in a bit closer because originally I couldn't get into the alley. I did have a major problem with the alley because originally the wall came one closer, so it originally came down here and across, but I've had to move everything that's in line with that back a space because I didn't have enough room. I've added the radio in and everything. This is the view you get from when you load up the Kino Der Toten screen. I think it looks very similar. I'm really pleased with it. There's the radio up there. If you had a sniper you could shoot it, but unfortunately there aren't any guns as of yet. Maybe it could be added in, I don't know. Windows detailed. Got where the bins are. Mystery box, right place. Got this platform thing that comes over it. Bricks are quite bright. I was disappointed because there aren't any grey bricks, which is what most of it is actually made out of. Got the telegraph pole. I've got most of the windows in the right area, and I've got the roof there. It was quite hard to do. I've used the half steps. I managed to get around it by using them. Got the room here. Zombies spawn out of quite frequently. Tried to add everything in. Still haven't finished this bit here. I've still got a bit of gravel to put there and everything. Gonna add maybe a bit more detail. This is really annoying on the ceiling because it comes through from what's underneath. Because originally in the other map, it was just there, and the windows didn't come right to the bottom, which it would have done if I hadn't have added the extra layer in underneath. The windows are a bit high, but I think it still looks really good. Added all the detailing behind where they come from, because they break through there. Got the skips, different levels. It's quite good, quite fun to make sure everything's correct, although it is annoying when trying to do everything. The steps weren't 3 wide because I felt it was too wide, but I would have liked to put the barrier and stop you going across, but you can't get into the other area anyway. This was a really hard room to actually do. I've managed, because this is a boiler room, I've managed to put most things in really well. The windows were a nightmare to start with because the wall was originally where the mystery box is, was originally further over, and you can see through the windows really well to where the zombies come from on top of the roof. I've tried to add as much detail in here as possible, like where the paint's chipped off and the bricks are showing. This room's actually leading onto the stage area. It's yellow as the curtain. You don't really look at it a lot, but it's there and it needs to be there, so I've added it in. Got the mystery box, few things. It's actually boiler room, so I've tried to add the pipes because I felt the pipes were a really important aspect of this room. I don't really know what to do about the big area I've got here on the stairs, because it's really big, and I don't know if it leads down, but I'll have to look at that and change it. Few things there, but I think the alley is pretty much perfectly completed now. After moving the wall back, I just realised it was wrong. I was like, oh no! But I managed to move it back after about 3 or 4 hours. It took ages to remove all the bricks. But that's all I've added so far. Just going back over what I did before, if you sort of missed the first part, adding all the details, and that's pretty much it on everything I've done. I'm going to be adding the sort of the right hand side of the Kino Der Toten map next. Here I've got the ladder that, oh, got some hide, hadn't seen that before, but this is the ladder that leads to where originally I started from and where I spawned from, because I couldn't get out of the map anywhere, and as it's absolutely huge, as you can tell. It's been really hard to sort of get around. I've had to use sand to build up and get to places. You'll see these sand towers around. It's almost like scaffolding, so I can get to all the places because it's absolutely huge so far, and it's only about a third of the way complete. You see, this is where the alley is, but I think it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it. So if you like my videos and think they're really good and some of the best of the Kino Der Toten, and if it looks okay, then please subscribe and like, and but please, because the next video will be coming up, so subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. I think that's about it.